Another story that I really love telling is the only way I could describe the story is old world manners. And you kind of think about today's society and manners and where they fit in and where they don't. In my view, much of the manners, the chivalry that we had accepted just a generation, 2 generations ago is gone. It doesn't exist anymore. And for me, David Bronstein, he just lived in his own world. He had what I would call old world manners. In the late 80s, early 90s, in The Hague in Holland, there used to be a tournament, the Aegon computer chess tournaments. And this was a remarkable annual event where chess amateurs, amateur computer programmers, as well as professional computer programmers would all descend on the tournament, and they'd bring their chess boards and sets, their computer sets, they're self-contained. People would bring their laptops, desktops, and many of the really top programs would have a lab back at, say, Bell Labs, where they were running supercomputers. And on the human side, we have the top grandmasters all the way down to amateurs. And it was a really fun event. So it was just one of those before the round type of moments. You're just kind of like 10 minutes early, waiting for everything to get settled down. And David comes to me and he said, "Yasser, could I ask you for a favor?" And I said, "Sure." He said, "Could you please sign this book?" I said, "With pleasure, David. And who's it for?" He says, "Well, I'm staying at a friend's home during this tournament, and this book is for my friend." And I said, "Okay, well, what's your friend's name?" And the next thing you know, I'm personalizing the book and, you know, dating and stamping and The Hague and everything like that. And I tried to get the book back. And David said, No. Please, could I ask you for another favor?" And I said, "Sure." He said, "Could you please come and give the book directly to my friend from your hands to his hands?" I said, "Sure." And I believe you're staying at the home of Tom Furstenberg. So I go over, say, "Tom, thank you for taking good care of my friend David. He wanted me to autograph you this book, and here I present it to you. Thank you." Said that man. We had some brief little chit-chat, and away I went. That's the end of the story. It's not much of a story. It doesn't have a punchline or anything. But that story stayed with me for all of these years, as I think I still don't know if I understand the meaningfulness of from my hands directly to your hands and what it meant. But what I do know is it was old world manners.